Alright. New camera. New background. Kind of a new viewing angle. Got some new headphones. New crown. Oh yeah. The King of the Locks is back. Greetings, fellow Portal Masters. Makes you sad to see that now, actually. Call of Duty. Greetings, fellow Portal Masters. I'm Crash Raza, and it's once again time to Crash Scouts with the return of the Locks here on the channel. Thank you all so much for your patience in waiting for this to come back, but I'm very excited to bring you guys the Locks here on the channel. As you can see from the face cam and the layout, things are a little bit different, so yeah, especially the layout itself. Big thank you, as always, to Lightning Star for doing an amazing job on the layout. The king, literally the king, it looks so good. Face cam looks a little different. I have a brand new way of recording. It makes it a lot easier for me to actually be able to have the audio and the video from my face cam together, and it's a little more better because I actually look at the camera instead of looking past it, kind of like what I do here. My microphone's in the shot. Shout out to my microphone. You can see some of my Skylanders in the back, some of my setup. You got this. I'm looking at the screen here to see. And of course, you see my beautiful face. So, it's time for the Spyros Adventure ForgottenLocke. Yes, I know Skylander Gamer TV is already doing this one. Shout out to Skylander Gamer TV. I did a video on his channel, just saying. But yeah, I've been wanting to do the ForgottenLocke for a very long time. But of course, I took my little break away from Locks. But the King of the Locks has returned with my crown, and we are about to get started in this one. Now, we're going to be doing a little bit different in this lock, but I'm going to press start here to get into the main screen here. But I'm going to explain to you how the lock works, because, you know, the King of the Locke has to. So, I'm only allowed to use the 8 Forgotten Skylanders, so that would be Whamshell, Camo, Dinorang, Warnado, Voodoo, Ghost Roaster, Boomer, and the returning to the lock, Sunburn. I'm very excited. Sunburn is the, you know, the OG lock. Literally, Sunburn made it to the end of the original Dragon Lock. So yeah, I'm only allowed to use those 8 Skylanders because that was the ones who didn't get a repose in Series 2. And in the future, well, I mean, some of them never even got anything. Poor Sunburn. Poor Sunburn. 31 Skylanders, at least one of them has this different variant than their Sunburn. Regardless, I'm only allowed to play as those 8 Skylanders. Now, at any point in the game, when an element changes, so when a Skylander, the fire element is eligible, is strong in this zone, I put Sunburn on the portal, and I'm not allowed to switch out until the element changes, or, unfortunately, if a Skylander gets defeated, because the big thing about a lock is if a Skylander gets defeated in battle, they are considered dead and cannot be used anymore in this playthrough. It's sad. It makes me very upset. I cry 14 times every time a Skylander dies. I just do it off camera. But, a little bit different with this lock, we've already seen the cutscenes, we've already seen everything that we can. We're going to just be trying to get through as much as we can. I'm actually going to be filming probably about 2 levels per episode. So instead of doing 22 episodes, where one episode might be like 2 minutes long, we actually have a recorder on my screen so I can actually see the time. So when it gets to around a 20-minute mark, that's when I'm going to justify ending the episode. So today, we're not going to go to continue game, because we're going to start a brand new game. We're going to go right here to this one. If you guys are wondering, this is my original run. As you see, 43% complete. I don't have everything done yet. And this is for the Gilgrunt solo run. So yeah, is that beaten? Who knows? But we're going to start a new lock here now. And of course, we're going to let the opening cutscene begin.
Greetings, young Portal Master.
We've already seen this cutscene 100 times. That's what we're doing different this time. We've seen these cutscenes so many times that there's no point to have them, especially after this one. There's that very long cutscene where I'm not even going to talk through it, so I'm just going to skip. We're literally just going to do the lock. That's the rule with this one. We're actually just going to play this one. So I think it's only fair for us to start a lock with an OG. Sunburn is getting put out of the portal. If I can actually lay it down. Now the big thing is I actually have to... I'm not actually going to activate these Skylanders on this game. Like, for claim ownership.
You've returned! Master Eon was right! That means he did find another Portal Master to help us. I, of course, never doubted it for a second. I know that you are watching, oh great.
So I realized I should have let the in-game audio talk. Just cutscenes, I'll just leave those, you know?
This village needs our help.
Village? Resident Evil Village? Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited to continue or start a brand new Locke on the channel. It's been a very long time. If you guys didn't know, I did do a Locke on a live stream a few months ago now, if I'm not mistaken. So I did a complete Locke in one sitting on Swap Force, and it went over extremely well. Just decided to let you guys know. It was a light core Locke, and everybody's just like, hey, Ignite did this one first. And don't get me wrong, I know all you guys that do the locks first and all that stuff, but the problem is you can't really do unique locks anymore. If you do, they're like too unique. So like, I know it seems like I'm ripping off all these other SkyTubers. I'm not. Just straight up honesty, I'm just not ripping them off. I'm trying not to rip anyone off. I mean, I am the king of the locks, hence the crown. Probably just gonna have this on for one video because it is kind of cutting into my head. To be completely honest with you guys.
Hey, you're a Skylander, aren't you? I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help.
Yep. Oh, I bet you can. Do you like the new blanket behind me here? This is a brand new one that my girlfriend's mom made for me, or I think yeah, she made it for me for Christmas this year, and I gotta say, it's really dang cool. It's got some good stuff. I'm gonna look at that camera a lot, just sports a habit, because I've been literally using that camera for years. So yeah, she made me this one for Christmas, so I decided this is the perfect time to use it. Debut of the locks with a new camera angle. It's the perfect time to see it. You guys may miss the really close-up of my face, but I think this one's a little bit better, just because you get to see a lot more. And a lot more high quality, and the fact that I don't have to dub the audio together is the biggest thing. I gotta sneeze. Woo! We have a diddly doodle of a problem here.
Gosh, I hope they're okay. Lobbers over there.
Garsh.
Could you please
I think I might take it off now. It's actually really digging into my head. We're gonna take this off. There we go. We're gonna just put that right there. I'm still the king of the locks. Just because I'm not wearing a crown doesn't mean I'm the king of the locks, but I'm very excited to bring the Forgotten Locke back to you. I really remembered I have to make a thumbnail for this.
You're a Skylander, aren't you? Good thing you're here. I've got a big brain and pretty puny muscles.
I got a big brain and really puny muscles too, blobbers. I fully understand. Yeah. So the main thing is I'm skipping the main cutscenes because this time with them talking, it's just going to be a lot. They're literally going to be talking so much. You are on the other side of this gate. What are you talking about? But yeah, very excited to bring back the locks, guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. I've been dreaming about doing this for a while. I'm just like, I can't wait to bring back the locks and start with the Forgotten Locke on the channel. I missed you guys recording these locks. I missed it. Honest to God, true.
I can see what's causing this island to shatter. Come here and I'll show you.
I'll show you. Now, I can't skip these talking things, so that's what I'm going to do is kind of just let them talk in the actual levels themselves, but if a cutscene pops up, I'm just going to skip it. That's the rule. And we're not going to ever wait and collect everything, and you say to yourself, Crash, you literally just collected that thing. We're skipping that. Any option that says skip, we're going to skip. That's a new rule we're having, because we've seen this so many times. You've all seen these cutscenes. If you wanted to see them all talk, go back and watch the original Dragon Locke.
Monsters always
Just
stake
saying.
out their territory by putting up these gates. And these are particularly nasty little monsters too. Hungry little chompies.
Alright, I had to quickly do that text. Sorry about that.
It sure beats being on the chompy side.
Nice, alright. I'm just taking a look at just the video here and stuff.
Don't worry.
Ooh, excuse me.
These gates will open once all of the monsters have been defeated. So all
I
you
know.
have to do is just get rid of all of the chompies in there and everything should be just fine. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck indeed. So the one thing I'm going to tell you guys, for some reason, the audio is clipping in my headphones. So luckily it's not going to be clipping for you guys in the actual gameplay itself, in the recording. But yeah, that's one of the biggest things, is that it's going to be kind of clipping for me. So if I say complaining or if I don't hear something 100%, that's why. Alright, just sound honestly. I'm also going to adjust the camera, I think, because it looks like it's a little bit off-centered for me right now, because like I usually look up there, like if you see where I'm looking now with my eyes.
Oh, the tornado.
I'm going to adjust this camera, hold on. You're not going to see anything different, you're just going to see me kind of move this.
Oh No, look, the royal family is...
There we go. You can see things a lot better actually now.
them.
Lots of shakiness because it's on my TV. Hey guys, enjoy that. Hey, it's my arm. Whoa, my arm. High quality arm, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just quickly adjust this again. Yeah, perfect. All right, let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to be probably just talking about how excited I am to bring back the locks. So we're probably going to get, usually, depending on the level, 2 levels at a time, depending on how long the levels are. So, it's not going to be long before we tear through this one. And, of course, I'm going to take this as seriously as I take everything, which is barely. And, obviously, I want to try to beat this without losing any Skylanders. Of course, there's a couple levels where I'm going to be a little bit nervous, you know? But that's how it goes. That's how we do it. This is how we do it, you know? Let me just,
For as long as anyone
HD mug root beer. Look at that. Is that wicked? So we're skipping the cutscene. We have to listen to these parts, so we can't skip this part, so we'll just leave this, you know? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited to bring back the locks. This is going to be awesome.
Back in one piece. So as you
Thank
can
the
see,
portals?
with
Not
our
me, though?
War of Light destroyed, Skylands is in great danger. I'm sure that tornado was no accident. This is clearly the work of Kaos.
Who's Chaos? Oh, I shouldn't have skipped those cutscenes. Maybe I wouldn't have seen it.
Oh, that guy really grinds.
So yeah, so we're having this skip
If you're
rule,
taking
just straight up
down
on scene.
Chaos, you can count me in.
Glad to hear it.
So a
friend.
lot of people saying that's an
Callie
Easter egg
agreed
when
to
he
help
says,
too.
you know what really grinds my
Callie?
gears, and it's like, oh, because he's on Family
Callie.
Guy.
I've heard some things about that gal. Interesting things. If she's involved in this, count me double in.
It's skipping so much in my
When you're
headphones,
ready,
just straight up
go
honesty
with
there, guys.
friend
Honesty
to
half hour.
perilous pastures.
I'll prep the balloon
Hills
for
Pastures, yep.
takeoff.
And if you bring back any more of those sheep, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah.
So
but
we're
I'm
going
sure
straight
Callie will
to
be
the
thrilled.
Perilous Pastures, and we'll probably end the episode after this one. But yeah, so basically the best way I'm describing it is, you know how I speed run things? That's what I'm doing with this.
And who can blame her? I mean, look at me. Boom. You see how I was able to hit that? That takes years of practice and skill. I know, amazing, right? Well, you can thank me later.
Sorry, I'm sending a message to somebody because I need to. Just straight up. Hashtag honesty half hour. But now we're going to be switching, so you get to see the other Skylanders as soon. I think there's one you're not going to see for a while, if I'm
Hey,
not
I
mistaken.
think we should find this
There we go.
Callie as soon as possible.
Yep.
It's just not fair to deny the girl the pleasure of meeting me. I'll
Mhm.
scout from overhead. Meanwhile, you see if you can find her on the ground.
If she's on the ground, then we should call, like, the medics, you know? Alright, give me that speech, Eon. Give me that
Different areas
speech.
of Skylands have different elemental energies. When you switch to using Skylanders of the same element in that area, they will have extra power and reap extra rewards.
So who's making the debut?
Skylanders of the tech element.
It's a tech element. I had him in front for a reason. It's okay, Boomer. Boomer's up. Now, I'm not a big fan of Boomer because if you guys seen the Honesty Half Hour episode of him, he didn't get a very good rating, but oh well, can't please everybody. But we're going to be playing the same. We're going to be doing as good as we can. He does have some pretty decent range attack, like I gotta say, with the bomb lobs. So yeah, I think this should be pretty decent. That's right, decent. All right, here we go, babies. I'm very excited. I'm going to be saying this so much, just straight up with you guys. I'm just really excited to have the locks back. Some gold just appeared on the screen somehow. That's how we do it. Yeah, look at that. Easy kill. So when it comes to me and the locks, I kind of just
Of the
do it.
magic element are
Magic element. We're switching out. It is voodoo time. One of the things about the locks is that it can get pretty chaotic sometimes when I'm actually recording and switching out the Skylanders and all that stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Easy kills. Bye-bye. Look at Chompy over there. Just froze. You see him over there? Just sitting there, just... HD mouth opening. So this is recording in 1080p, my face cam is. So I might actually do all my videos from this from now on. Any kind of face cam videos, you know? It's really good quality, I gotta say. I'm very impressed by it. It's actually a store brand, so it's not even like a name brand's microphone or anything like that. I got this one from a Source here in Canada. It's a Canadian chain. They have a brand called Vital, and this is the webcam. It's just this little webcam. It was on sale for 30 bucks, and it's as good, if not better quality than like the Logitech ones. Like they had a Logitech one there for like 40 bucks. And it was only 720p. Like pathetic. At that time, it only took me, you know, geez, 6 years to finally upgrade my face cam. I'm still going to be using the other camera for other things, don't worry, so the quality shifts are going to be a little back and forth depending on what you're looking at. But most of the time I'm going to be using this one. This is going to be for like my ICF hours, my face cam stuff like Heroic Mondays and all that, so I'm very excited to finally have something good. Life elements, you know what that means. It's the return of crashing camo, stealing cars and hijacking planes. We need to have a full sign with that. Someone needs to write me a full sign for that. I'm a sign writer, I can do it.
And she's not half bad. Oh yeah, and she's been captured by a bunch of evil drow. We gotta save her so she can get on with more important things, like thanking me. Boom! Over there, that cannon looks like it could be useful. I'll bet if you climb inside the turret, you can shoot the locks on the gate.
Alright, let's go. Crash and camo. Back at it again. Back at it again. Back at it again. Which is funny because if you do this, all the other things die. Fun fact, I looked at the wrong camera again. It's gonna take a while. I should move that camera, so I don't keep looking at it. Because it's a force of habit, I keep looking up at the camera because, I mean, again, 6 years of recording videos, I was looking at that camera. Literally 6 years, that's the best part.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
You're a Skylander, aren't you? This is unbelievable! I was just rescued by a real Skylander.
And, me? I helped. Flynn the balloonist here. That's me at your service.
Charming.
Yes, I know. Must be pretty overwhelming for you to finally meet the best pilot in all of Skylands.
There we go. Just sending some messages off. Very important, very important. I did it again. Yeah, I'm moving this camera.
Sure you did.
I'm gonna move this camera. What was that noise? Anybody else hear that?
Yes, ma'am. You are...
There we go. So now I can't look at the camera. I mean, I could easily put the camera up there and look at it that way, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, we're gonna go to the next part here now, and then that's where we're gonna end the opening episode. Yeah, it's been a roughly 20 minutes, so I think it's a good start for us. So yeah, that's the plan for this Locke. So I'm gonna be doing usually 2 episodes or 2 levels per episode.
Honestly, Hugo, they're just sheep.
That is where you are wrong, my dear Callie. These creatures may appear to be friendly, cuddly piles of fluff, but turn your back on them and they turn into wretched lint balls with beady little eyes staring at your every move.
Sorry about the
That's
lint
really
balls,
rude.
Hugo, but we were able
Yeah.
to rescue Callie.
I don't know if it's obvious. She's right here beside us. Yeah, it was all Flynn actually.
Oh, Callie. Stop with the praise. It's embarrassing, entirely appropriate. But embarrassing.
Hey, could we please get on to the important things?
I never finished why the grind my gears thing was an Easter egg, did I? That's fine.
The ancients used them when they first built it.
Wait a second. I thought you said you built the core of light.
Well, yes and no. Yes, I said that I did, but no, I really didn't. The old core was used to repel the forces of darkness. If we can rebuild a new core of light, it should stop Kaos from his wicked plan to rule Skylands. And then we can focus on getting rid of those villainous sheep. The far viewer will help
Villainous
us find
sheep.
the parts we need to rebuild the core.
Villainous.
But this cursed overgrown bramble is blocking it off. Could you
We're gonna leave the
assist us,
bramble
Great
for next
One?
episode.
Clearing the bramble could give us a clue to the whereabouts of the eternal sources we need.
we're going to leave the bramble for next episode, but thank you all so much for tuning in and watching the first episode of this Locke. I'm very excited to bring you guys another Locke. And again, I'm going to be taking this a little more seriously than the last ones because, I mean, I have a refreshed take. I literally did a Locke before this. The villain Locke went over bad just because I recorded that entire thing in one day and I just got tired. So this will be a little bit different. And the other Locke I did where I literally recorded the thing in one sitting, yeah, and I did really well. So it all depends on my mood, which my mood is great now. I'm very excited to record this with you guys. So thank you all so much for watching the debut episode of The Locke. Come back next Friday for another episode of this series. I'm so excited to bring you the Locks. But as always, I bid you farewell.